Good morning. Um, this is me, Rasa Fabrice. I'm going to walk you through uh, the, the Excel conditional formatting. How, what is it? How does it work? And how it can help you in your daily work. Uh, without delaying, to start. I'm going to start with. Um, I have a sample dataset here. This sample dataset is going to I'm going to use it to demonstrate or about conditional formatting. In this tutorial, we I shall break down it into parts where I teach you step by step how conditional formatting is working in Excel, and in which case do we use what type of conditional formatting. Let me start. Let me start with this dataset. I have a dataset of 25 observations or 25 rows. Uh, this dataset is familiar with my audience because we used to use this dataset. I have took a sample dataset from the dataset we used area, which I interpreted as fake dataset. It's a dataset I generated using fake name generator. It is an online website that helps data users to create their customized dataset, but in a fake way, which is not authentic or is legit. In that website, it is it can help you to create a customized dataset in a random way or in a structured way depending on your need. Here I have a dataset of um, residents of Germany, uh, with origin in Africa. I have chosen to use this small dataset to ease the work of Excel, as previously we saw that sometimes Excel can crash while running. I prefer to use a small dataset um, to show you what I want to show you. Let me go to when we want to use conditional formatting. We head to this home tab. We find conditional formatting in group of styles. We can find conditional formatting, and this conditional formatting, it is written there, conditional formatting. uh, as we see, this conditional formatting has different mm, different methods, different scenarios. We can see you can use conditional formatting to compare numbers greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contain a date occurring, duplicates values. You can even set more rules. This means you can create a customized uh, rule or function to set your conditional formatting. Sometimes I can scroll down all the existing options in conditional formatting, and I can't find my uh, my rule which I want to apply. In that case, if I don't find it here listed, I can create my customized rule, or customized. I can use combination of functions to create my customized rule for conditional formatting. We shall see any type of conditional formatting you can apply in Excel step by step, but I'm going to start with predefined rules in Excel. Let me start column by column. I have a column of here number. Let me call it ID. uh, and member ID. I have a member ID just starting from 1 to 25. Let me show you if I want to use those members having more than 13. Every member with ID number above 13 will be highlighted to this color. This means I am just comparing a member ID to a given threshold, which is 13. Everyone with ID uh, above 13 will be highlighted to this red color. That is using a default created rule of greater than. This greater than is used solely for numbers. If you want to apply your a rule on um, on text, this function cannot be used. Let me show you. I cannot use greater than 12 like this for text. Every text will be highlighted as red, but this is nonsense. Female does not compare to any number. Male does not compare to any number because they are text. Huh? We cannot use conditional formatting dedicated for for text and use it to on numbers. We need to know what type of conditional formatting and where do I apply it and when do I use it. That is the essential in using conditional formatting. On this text, we can find for text there is a common applied conditional formatting rule like duplicate values. In this case, I can find all duplicated values. If I have female here and female here, these two values Excel will interpret them into um, duplicates. What do we mean by duplicates? Duplicates, it is a single value that was entered that has been entered twice, more than one. If any value is entered more than one, it can be counted as duplicate. Both values are highlighted to show you that these values have been entered more than once. That is what we call duplicates. Let me check if this column contains any duplicates. I want to check for duplicates in this column. Yes, I find it. Let me change the color. Let me change the column. Let me change the column. Yes, I can change the color to light green. I find Angela here to be duplicate of this one. I see Jerry here is a duplicate of this one. As you see, that duplicate is used to check any value that has been inserted more than one. If I want to see in this column, let me change the rule. I'm going to go to manage. If I want to change my rule, I edit my rule here. I want to change, instead of finding duplicate, I find unique. Unique, it's an opposite of duplicate. Unique means something that is unique. It's something that you can't find um, another copy of it. I don't know if that is correct. Maybe let's use that. You can't find If you can't find a similar type of that thing we call it unique. If I wear something that has no other similar type of that cloth, I call it unique. Unique, it means there is no other thing like that one. There is no other thing like that one I wear. There is nothing. So for Emma, in this whole column, in this whole column, I don't have any other thing like Emma. John, same to Anthony, Beth, Julie. These are unique values. But for Bobby, there is another Bobby here. So within Excel, most cases you will find most people finding searching for duplicates, but there is also a way to find unique values. Why can you find unique values? Probably in case there are many duplicates and you wish to find if there is anything that was not that has not been duplicated. In that case, we use unique instead of using duplicate. That is all about unique and duplicates. Duplicates are used to find values that has been entered more than once, while unique is used to find any value that has not been duplicated. As simple as that. Um, we can go ahead and find a duplicate here if there is any duplicate here. If there I can set a rule here. I can show you another way to find that duplicate without using the normal way I showed you. I can find here. I am going to find sorry, based on their values. Yes, only unique or duplicates. Let me go find duplicate here. I'm going to highlight it as I can change any color to my customized as I wish. Anything can be changed in Excel concerning conditional formatting. For here, the column for duplicate, I have put it in yellow. This is to show you various various manner you can do your thing. You cannot limit yourself on using default settings. You can change anything in conditional formatting. For this column surname, I have changed my duplicates into yellow. This is this Boyer. This Boyer is the same as this one. As you see, duplicates are simple to be found using preset rules. City of residence. Let me see if I can find duplicates in the city of residence. Just using this one. Yes, they are duplicates. Okay, let me go ahead. For German, you see the whole column of Germany is duplicates. I can counter verify and see if this column contain any unique values. New rule. Let me find if this sorry, I'm going to find if this column contain any unique value, and I change it to this color. Yes. Let me check. For German, there is no unique value because it contain only German, and the German has been duplicated. If it has been duplicated, you can't find any unique value. But if I put like Rwanda here, let me put Rwanda here. Rwanda. There is a validation. If I want to suppress this validation, I can write this Rwanda here and cut it and paste it here. You see, this Rwanda here has turned into the color of unique, because I set my rule to be unique, to have color. I don't know this color how it's called. I don't know. Let me leave it for audience to call it. I'm not expert in color naming. Uh, country origin. Country origin. We can as well find. We can as well find. Can find if they are duplicates. If they are uniqueness. Let me check for uniqueness. Let me find if they are uniqueness here. For colors, let me use just red text. Those countries with red text are unique values. Ethiopia, Burundi, Guinea, Ivory Coast, Kenya, these are unique values. You can't find any similar content here as this number. If I want to check it, this Ethiopia, let me put another Ethiopia here and see if it will change. Yes, you see the redness of Ethiopia has disappeared. Let me put another Burundi here. Burundi has disappeared. If I put again Guinea will disappear. Let me add this Nigeria. You see, it has disappeared. It means my case was identifying unique values, and I add another value, a similar type of this country name, and their uniqueness will disappear because in the whole column Excel will identify another value similar to that one. That's obvious. Let's shift and go to numbers. As we saw on this ID column, I have find any value that was greater than 13. Happy for us because these numbers are ordered. It is easy to find where those numbers are located. But for these age numbers, it's quite challenging to find all the numbers beyond or above a given threshold. If they are unordered in that way, we will have to use conditional formatting to find them easily. Let me use less than or ages with less than 30. Let me change the color to be which color? Let me use customized color. I use red. Yes. Okay. You see, we have these numbers. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can see as any number that is less than 30 is going to be highlighted into red. This means those that are not highlighted means that they are either equal or above 30. You see, 30 here is not highlighted, but 29 is highlighted. That is easier for conditional formatting. This is a predetermined rule for age. For latitude, I can set a conditional formatting like which one. Let me see if there is anything equal to this one. Is there anything equal to that number? No. I can change that. Let me change that to 50. 50.06533. Then okay. You see, I want to find if there is any number equal to this one. There is only one number equal to 50.06533. Mhm. Uh, we can find many set of rules in in data set. We can set various conditional formatting. Let me change this conditional formatting here. I'm going to clear it. You can select the whole column and select go to clear rules from selected cells. I remove that one. I'm going to set another column. I'm going to set data bars as column. Let me use this one. When does this is another interesting conditional formatting dedicated for only numbers or numeric column. This conditional formatting is used to show you the trend. Yes, let me use it like that to show you the trend in your column. You see, 35 is greater than 19, is greater than 21, but it is less than 36. This bar will be greater than this one, but this one will be less than this 35. This conditional formatting is a kind of visualizing your data column. Let me add it to this ordered column. Let me add it to this ordered column here. Let me use data bar and use this one. Let me use this one. Okay. You see, it is arranged, and my data bars will be arranged as well. You see, they are increasing in size as you scroll down. You see these data bars. These data bars are another set of conditional formattings. 1 is less than 2, 2 is less than 3, 4 is less than 18. Their data bars will increase as their numbers increases. Let me add Virasa here to see what will change. You see, if I add a text which is not a number, data bar will disappear, to mean that that conditional formatting related to data bars should be applied to only numbers. Numbers can bear that conditional formatting. For duplicates, no, the first conditional formatting we applied to this column was to find any number greater than 13. That conditional formatting find it to related to number greater than this one. Text numbers are by default considered to be greater than any number. Yes, I will show you other cases similar to that one. Any text will be considered to be greater than any numbers. When let me show you what I mean here. If I have let me put a separate column here. If I add, where can I put it? Okay, let me put it here. Rough column. Let me call it rough column here. I want to show you. I have 12 here. I have 13 here. I have 45. I have Vilasa here. I have yes, another 34. I want to use this column. And I'm going to filter this column and arrange it from smallest to largest. If I use smallest to largest, you see 12 comes before 13 as usual, 13 before 34, 34 before 45, but Birasa comes after any number. if I have any number mixed with text, text will come after any number. Number is considered to come before any text. That's why here, when I said when I said a threshold of 13, any number above 13 will be was highlighted into red, including all text. All text will be highlighted into red. That is a rule within Excel. Don't be surprised when you compare numbers and text are going to be included in your comparison. Texts are considered to be greater than any number. That's all. I think that is clear. Let me go to these columns. Though this column of latitude is not containing numbers that can be compared numerically, I'm going to do a rough data bar comparison to show you how they may compare if these numbers were realistic figures to be compared. You see, these are their data bars, how they compare to each other. Same goes for latitude. For latitude, let me change and use color bars. For color bars are used. How can I say it? For color bars, any number. Let me show you. If this number has its similar number here, let me copy this number. I'm going to copy this number and put it down here. You see, this number and this one and this one and this first one number, these numbers will contain similar content, similar colors. That means for conditional formatting related to these colors, this one, these color scales will change your numbers. Any number similar to another one will have same color code. Any number, if I have a 19 and there is another 19 in this column, all those 19 will contain the same color numbers. That is how color scales work in conditional formatting. It will, let me show you here. I have let me call it let me use a column called code. Let me use 1 2 1 1. Let me use 2 2 1 2 2. I'm going to scroll down this column. Let me scroll it down here to show you how that okay, let me remove these. I'm going to remove, okay, to remain only one. Okay, let me use that color code for conditional formatting. Let me no, this is not clearly viewable. You see, for all numbers having 1, they will have blue colors. Others like 2 will have this color, blue and grayish, I don't know. For those having 3, we'll have another for this color. It is a bit confusing. Let me remove this conditional formatting. I want to use this. Let me use this one. You see, 1 with red, 2 with separate color, and 3 with another color. These colors are used, can be used to distinguish numbers. Twos, all twos will have same colors. All twos, All ones will have same colors, and threes will have same color. That is or this is a color scales. They use color scales when you want to compare numbers. Let me put Birasa here to see what will come. You see, for text uh, cannot be used for color scales, because Excel will not know where to locate Birasa on scales of numbers. Yes. Uh-huh. For salary, let me use salary to compare. Let me use this top bottom rules. Top bottom rules, how do they work? I have a set of a range of numbers I want to see. Let me find top 10. If I want to see top 10, this means Excel will do analysis for us and show us which are the top 10 within the column we have. Sorry, my selection is not holy. Let me copy this down here, uh, um, and change again. I'm going to change this. I'm going first to remove the conditional formatting and put it top 10 item. Top 10 item. You see, um, what does this mean? Top 10 item. It will find the top highest numbers within my column. You see, this 1,613,167 is greater than any other number here. That is top number 1, followed by 784008. Because this 784008 has many duplicates, you see there is no any other number within top 10. If I want, I can change this and put this one here. If I change that 78, you see all the number 539 353 will be included within top 10. Why? Because let me use Ctrl Z to get back. This one is number 1. This one is number 2, following this one. But this number 2 has many duplicates. This one is the first, second, the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. You see, the whole top 10 will be containing only 2 unique values. But if I change this one to another value, 10,000, if I change this one to 10,000, my top 10 will change, containing only the 8 unique value, 8 numbers of this one, and the first one, including the third value, which is this one, but containing many duplicates. Let me do it. As you see, if I do enter, all these numbers are coming into top 10. Why? Because there's only one value to be included in top 10, but because this 10th top 10 number contains many duplicates, all those duplicates will be included in top 10. You will find that my top 10 is more than top 10, is more than 10 numbers, because within my numbers there are many duplicates. You need to pay attention when you are going to find your top 10. You need to be aware how do you will be interpreting your results, because within my top 10 I have this one which is unique. There's no problem. This is another number within top 10 having 8 duplicates. those makes nine numbers, nine figures within my top 10. The tenth number within my top 10 is this one, but this one contains many duplicates. All those duplicates will be included in your top 10. You need to know that when you want to deal with Excel. Excel does not interpret anything. If you do your thing, you need to be aware how you interpret your content, your results. Huh? That is how we use conditional formatting. You see, my top 10 will contain like, let me order these numbers. I'm going to filter this header number, and header content I'm going to arrange from largest to smallest. Let me show you the my top 10 is actually 22. 22 numbers within my top 10. You see, I see count is equal to 22. 22 out of 25, and yet I have requested Excel to give me top 10. That is how Excel works. It has find many values to fall within top 10. For this conditional formatting, let me close by here this part 1 of conditional formatting. We have I have shown you how conditional formatting works. There are various types of conditional formatting. Each type has a dedicated set of data set to be applied on. There are conditional formatting dedicated to text, solely text. There are conditional formattings rules are dedicated to numbers, like these data bars. There are conditional formatting like color scales dedicated to numbers as well. There are conditional formatting like duplicates that can be applied to both numbers and text. There are other conditional formattings that are dedicated to only texts. You need to be at the level of distinguishing which conditional formatting rules I need to apply to which data type. That is very essential when you are going to select which conditional formatting rule you are going to apply. Let me close this part 1 here. I will resume in part 2, showing you other further conditional formatting rules you can use for your daily work, and can improve your way of data and analysis and reporting. Thank you, and have a good day.